Week 9, Dolphins, Jets. Let's pick them, Dad. What's up, fans? So, if you watched yesterday's video, I talked about some of the trades that happened with like Golden Tate, Demaryius Thomas, Dante Fowler, all that jazz. And then the Dolphins signed Ziggy Hood, who's a defensive end, defensive tackle hybrid. They're going to put him in. I'm hearing he's a good edge setter when it comes to runs, which we desperately need. We need help at the defensive line. Any help we can.
Well, maybe that might spark these boys up a little bit more.
I'm telling you, I said it in yesterday's video, and I've been saying it a lot. If the Dolphins can get defensive line help, because the offensive line is better, but if the Dolphins can get any type of defensive line help, if they can get pressure and they can stop the run, I honestly think this Dolphin team could be 9-7, 10-6.
Yeah.
Because they could beat the Jets, they could beat the Bills, they could beat the Colts, they could beat the Jaguars. You know, they beat the Patriots once. They always do it. So anyway, so we're gonna get to our picks and then answer one of your guys' comments or questions to see where we go from there. So before we get into the picks, these are his standings. These are my standings. We actually did really well last week. You went 11-3. You know, you got 3 wrong. You got the Ravens, the Lions, and unfortunately the Dolphins wrong. I went 10-4. I got 4 wrong. Lions, 49ers, Vikings, and then obviously the Dolphins. So I think you might be catching up. So
I'm going to be passing you.
Let's get into the picks. And then we got the Raiders at 49ers. You're taking 49ers. I'm taking the Raiders. Switch it up a little bit. Spice it up.
That is good. No, hardly anybody going to watch that game.
Oh, yeah, no. Especially Thursday night game.
They're going to watch hockey.
They need to. What are your thoughts on the Thursday night games? Do you think they should just keep it to Sunday and Monday?
Yeah, what? Like that. You know what I mean? And look what happened to us last week. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, people like, they thought the Dolphins were going to come and play.
I don't like the Thursday games because the away team has a disadvantage. Both teams have a disadvantage, but it's like such a short week, and I think they should get rid of the Thursday night games. But
they think they're making money off of it. They ain't going to make no money tomorrow.
Right? I'm telling you, no one's going to watch this shit. No. It's a shit show.
Yep.
Then we got Bears at Bills.
Bears.
So we got the BBs going. The Bears are giving 9.5 to the Bills. I'm taking the Bears because the Bills are ass.
They don't.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Like you said, if this Miami team could get that freaking defense going, Tannehill comes back. Oh God, please!
Right?
Because this quarterback ain't.
Osweiler, he's not cutting it. And Osweiler literally limits the playbook for the Miami Dolphins. But we'll talk about that.
He don't run. He don't. This. You know what I mean? Like run. So you could do better.
Yeah, right. And then we got the Tampa Bay Bucks in Carolina versus the Panthers. The Panthers are giving 6.5.
Carolina's on fire. They're on fire too.
I'm gonna take.
I'll go with Carolina.
I'm taking the Panthers as well. The Bucks are just. They were hot. They went what 2-0, 3-0. Hot Fitzmagic, which is now patented by Mika Fitzpatrick. Just so you know.
Well, he thought he was gonna win Sunday.
He almost came back. He almost came back and won that shit.
Yeah.
So we're taking the Panthers on that one. Then this one is going to be another. These games this week aren't that great. You got the Chiefs at the Browns, and the Chiefs are given 8.5.
And they just lost what? Their coach and their offensive or defensive?
Their defensive coordinator is now the coach, Williams or.
So they got rid of the offensive coordinator.
They got rid of the offensive coordinator and they got rid of the head coach, and now the defensive coordinator who's with the Saints during Bounty Gate, who's like a psychopath, is now the head coach of the Browns. So of all the people to make the head coach of the Browns, you choose this dude.
And they're playing who?
They're playing the Chiefs.
The Chiefs?
I mean, I'm taking the Chiefs.
Well, so am I, but you never know. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
You never know. Well, you never know.
Yeah, obviously. Like the Packers almost beat the Rams if Ty Montgomery, who's now with the Ravens, didn't fumble the ball.
Correct.
So he fumbled the ball. He gets traded the very next.
They traded.
Traded him to the Ravens. I
bet you Rodgers should get rid of him.
Yeah, they traded him to the Ravens for a 7th round pick in 2020, which is literally like we're sending you.
Did you see him when he went on the sideline? He went like this. He said, "What the fuck was that?"
Mm-hmm. He should have took a knee in the end zone.
Correct.
Then we got the Falcons, which are an team, versus the Washington Redskins, who...
Ooh, they're in first place.
The Packers traded HaHa Clinton-Dix, their safety, to the Washington Redskins. I'm taking the Redskins in this one. I like them at home versus the Falcons, especially they're bolstering their defense.
Falcons, you know what I mean?
So you're taking Redskins?
And they're home, right?
Yep.
They're in D.C.? Oh, yeah, I'll take Redskins. And the Redskins are playing good ball.
Yeah. This next game could be... It could be good, but then it could be a shitty game. You got the Detroit Lions are at the Minnesota Vikings. Vikings are giving 5.5. But the Detroit Lions traded Golden Tate, their wide receiver, to the Eagles for a third-round pick. So they're down a receiver.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Vikings in this one. I like the Vikings at home. I just like their defense.
Cousin is playing all right, you know?
Yeah, I like the defense, and I think the defense is... You saw what Seattle did to Detroit last week. You know, yeah. Detroit ran all over us, and then Seattle came in and shut that down.
Yeah.
So we'll both take the Vikings. All right, so maybe there is a good game. You got the Steelers in Baltimore versus the Ravens.
That should be a good game.
It should be a good game. Ravens are giving 3.
I'll go Baltimore.
You're going Baltimore. I'm going to go Steelers.
They play good home, Baltimore.
So far we have 2 picks opposite. So the standings could switch. You might be taking the lead after this week. Next we got I almost said San Diego Chargers. Just go back to San Diego. I don't know why you went to LA. We got the Chargers in Seattle versus the Seahawks. The Seahawks are giving 1.5. Chargers are coming off a bye.
And they won the last game, right? So they're
because the Chargers were in LA. No, they're in London.
They were in London.
They were in London. You're taking the Chargers?
Yeah.
I'm taking the Chargers as well. I just like the way Phillip Rivers is playing.
Yeah, and their offense is...
He's seriously underappreciated as a quarterback. Yeah. Like, people talk about the top quarterbacks in the NFL. They talk about Rodgers. They talk about Breeze. They talk about Brady. They talk about Roethlisberger. You rarely hear people talk about Phillip Rivers. I would love to have Phillip Rivers on the Dolphins.
Oh, my God.
Like, he is a good quarterback. Like, people need to...
I'd rather have him than friggin' what's his name last year? Friggin' fuck.
Jake Cutler? Tell me about it. Now we got another intriguing game that we got the Houston Texans, who are 5-3 now.
Yeah, because we gave that fucking game.
No, they took it. They took that shit. The Houston Texans are in Denver, and the Denver Broncos traded their wide receiver Demaryius Thomas to the Houston Texans. So he's literally going from Denver to Houston back to Denver. So I honestly don't think he's going to... Well, he has to go down there to sign the contract and train with them. But it's like he's literally going back and forth. Denver's giving 1 point. So who are you taking, Denver or Houston? I might surprise you with my pick.
I'll go Houston. Houston's playing better ball than Denver.
I'm actually going to go Denver on this one. I know that they gave up Demaryius Thomas to Houston. I like Denver's defense. Again, the offensive line for the Houston Texans isn't great, and they have the Houston Texans secondary is completely banged up to the point where safeties were playing on Thursday. So I just feel like Denver might come pull this one out. This game, actually, now that I'm looking at it, this next game is going to be a really good game. It's a 4 o'clock game. The Rams, 8-0, only undefeated left, and I think we might pick this one the same, are going to New Orleans to face the Saints, 6-1. Saints are giving 1.5 to the Rams.
Wow.
Saints-Rams, 4 o'clock Sunday. I think this will be a good game. I'm taking the Saints.
That's what I was going to say. This is because they play very, very good in New Orleans.
I think this is one of the few games that the Rams could possibly lose and not go undefeated.
Yeah.
Because they almost lost to the Packers, who have a very good quarterback and a good offense.
But their defense wasn't that good. But they did pick it up.
Yeah.
They did pick it up. On Sunday, they did pick it up.
Next, we have the Sunday night game. The Green Bay Packers are in Foxborough versus the Patriots. Now, if the Packers didn't trade HaHa Clinton-Dix to the Redskins, I would be very adamant that the Packers are going to win this one. But like you traded your safety away, so I think this is going to be a shootout. I think this is going to be like a 42-40 win.
Because Aaron Rodgers, he don't play around.
But it's in Foxborough.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And it's not going to be cold. It's not going to be cold.
No, it's gonna. We live in Jersey, North Jersey. It's going to be 71 on Thursday.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is going on? With this game, it's a hard decision. The Dolphin in me wants to take the Packers because I want to see the Patriots lose. Plus, my girlfriend's a Packers fan. You guys always see the helmet behind us.
Man, I'll go Green Bay.
Yeah, we'll both go Packers.
I'll go Green Bay because he's not. Look what he did. Well, look what was the score in the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was what? It was 3-0.
It was a tight
then
game.
6-0, and then the Buffalo scored a field goal. I guess 2 field goals.
If they can keep the Patriots offense limited, they can win. Well, so it's on the Packers defense.
Like everybody says, if you get in his face a lot, then you got him. You got him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then we have the Monday night game is the Houston Titans. Houston Oilers. The Tennessee Titans are in Dallas versus the Cowboys. They're both 3-4, but the Cowboys are given 6.5. I'm gonna take the Titans in this one, just because I don't know. I just like the Titans' defense a little bit better than the Cowboys. Yeah, Cowboys do have a more.
I'll go Alice Steele.
You going Titans? I know the Cowboys did get Amari Cooper from the Raiders, but
if you're watching this out, look, pick the Titans.
And then finally, the game where the Dolphins are playing. They're home for the New York Jets. Now, the New York Jets offense against the Bears was bad. And that's me being nice. Was bad. I'm obviously going to break down this game Saturday and go down what the Dolphins need to do to beat this game. I'm taking the Dolphins.
Both of us got, you know what I mean? I can't say no.
I think they're going to bounce back this week.
They better. Well, they've been off since what?
Thursday. So they
have a little rest. Smack them around a little bit, you know?
Yeah. Comment below. Let us know what you think of our picks.
I was looking down. You had something there.
Let us know what you think of our picks. Tell us your picks. If you're a team of the fan that we picked against, let us know why we're wrong. And if you're a team of the fan that we picked for, let us know why we're right. But speaking of that, let's get to your comment/question of the day. This one comes from Tony Gonzalez, tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs. No, but this does come from Tony Gonzalez. And this is for the video that came out yesterday about us signing Ziggy Hood. He said, good choice on Ziggy, not the greatest pick, but a good one nonetheless. I'm honestly glad they didn't get rid of Parker. To be honest, that's what I was praying for. To keep Devontae, I believe he is one of the best receivers we got, and it would be a shame to lose him, in my opinion. I agree that I'm glad we didn't trade Devontae Parker. But my thing is, he did really well Thursday, and now we just have to pray to God he doesn't get hurt.
Or do even better this Sunday. You know what I mean? Because now hey, dude, you're going to be the wide receiver now.
Well, Kenny Stills should be back. So it should be Stills, Parker, Amendola, and Jakeem Grant. So we get our 4 receivers back.
Yeah, but when does Tannehill come back?
Well, we don't know yet.
Really?
We don't know. He could play Sunday. He has to throw. He's been throwing, but he hasn't been throwing with it much velocity. He's just been throwing.
Just throwing.
He's just
no letting it rip, you know.
So we'll see. We'll see when it comes to practice and stuff. If he can't go though, it will be Osweiler again, which.
But what that Gonzalez said that. That's a good call.
Like I said, Ziggy Hood, I like the pickup, and I don't hate. Not trading Devontae Parker, you know, he did great. He knows the offense, and especially like you said, when Tannehill comes back, they know how to play with each other. I think it'll be good. Watch this team turn around. All of a sudden, these fans that are like, I'm done. I'm done. I hate this team. I can't deal with it anymore. I'm gonna be like,
God.
oh, we got the wild card. It's gonna be amazing. I love this team.
No, you're done. You're done.
Like usual, follow me on Twitter. I'm gonna ask for my video that's coming out Thursday or Friday, the mid-season review. Send me your questions on Twitter. I'm picking the question on Twitter or the comment on Twitter. But like usual, follow me on Twitter. I appreciate that. Go follow my second channel, The Bit Boys. Every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we put a video game out. Go check it out. If you like video games, go check it out. We're going to be playing Madden all November.
Madden. Oh.
All November. It's football month, so we're going to be playing Madden all November. So go check that out. Subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up because the Dolphins are going to beat the Jets. They're home. They play great home. And unless they play the Lions, then they play like shit home. But they normally win at home, and they have a very good record at home. Yeah, so they're going to win.
But look who's behind the wheel, but I hope he does better.
Who?
Our quarterback.
Yeah, well, you never know. Tannehill might be back. We don't know yet.
Okay.
But subscribe if you're not subscribed already. We do this every Wednesday, and I do my reviews, and then we do post games, and I do other things. So, and it's not just about Dolphins; it's about football in general. So subscribe if you're not subscribed already. What's wrong with you? Hit the button, damn it. But like usual, I will see you guys on Friday with my half review of the season. Break down each game, what went wrong, and my prediction for the future.
He's going up to space.
Going to space. But other than that, like usual, stay classy. Fins up.